Hey guys, this video is about Tamar and Spice confronting each other over the comment of this blue monkey that Erica made towards Spice. I guess Spice felt as though Tamar should have been in her corner and she wasn't, and so she confronted her on FaceTime. So let's listen to the back and forth, the interaction between Spice and Tamar.
Period. Okay, but Spice should have knocked all your teeth out.
Okay, so let's play devil's advocate, right? Isn't all bets off when somebody come for your kids? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not watching nothing I say out my mouth, okay? You tell me my son don't love me, I'm going for your neck, okay? Period. Yeah. That doesn't mean she's racist. It just means that's the first thing that came to her mind to defend herself.
Yeah, in a vocal argument, you're going to think of the worst possible things you can even say about a person. So, like, I mean, they're both some level of in the wrong. Don't bring Spice kids into it. Don't racial epithet nobody.
I met Spice one time. This is not personal, boys and girls. I'm just saying, devil's advocate-wise, like, you come from telling me my son don't love me on national TV?
As a person who doesn't watch that franchise,
I don't watch it either.
Does Erica's child love her?
No, what she explained on the clip, what she did say is, my son loves me, he just doesn't want to be on TV. The first time he did television, he got a whole bunch of backlash, and he doesn't want to be a part of it. Yeah. And so, I guess that was Spice's
But also, too,
defense.
as Spice did, she brought up receipts. Erica is known to talk about people's kids.
Well, I'm looking at this differently because it's not like if Tamar had chosen a side. Spice thought Tamar chose the side of Erica, but she didn't do that. She had two different point of views. She thought both people were wrong. She thought Spice was wrong for telling that woman that her son didn't love her, and she thought Erica was wrong for calling Spice a blue monkey. That's what she expressed. So it's not as if she was taking sides or walking it back. She wasn't walking it back. She wasn't trying to clean up the mess. She was just letting Spice know, listen, I did not agree with Erica for calling you a blue monkey. But if I was in Erica's shoes and somebody tells me my child don't love me, I would come after them. That's all she was expressing.
You have my number. Tamar, I am disappointed because you have my number.
Spice been my friend for years. You know, I just met Erica like 2 years ago. But we've been friends for a long time. So don't forget that, okay? While y'all sitting up there doing the most, talking about what side I'm riding with.
Can I talk to Tamar?
You can't call people monkeys. God damn it.
Tamar, you know why I'm disappointed or I felt disappointed?
She said,
I felt offended because you have my number.
Say, I told her you didn't mean that about it. I did. Turn my FaceTime to you.
Tamar.
Hey.
Hi.
Well, let me start off by saying this.
So the person you heard saying, I've been friends with her for a long time and all of that, that's loudmouth Shakana. She and Spice are friends. And so she has sided with Spice. But to me, there's no side here to side on because both women are wrong for their comments. And so this part of the video have to do with Spice and Tamar FaceTiming each other and confronting this issue that they seem to have now.
Spice, out of all the times we have talked, you know I'm not no fake ass bitch. Wait a minute, let me get it out.
Okay, get it out.
I don't know what you seen, but I'm assuming that you didn't see the whole interview. What I did say, I didn't see the show. I don't watch the show for obvious reasons. We talked about why I don't watch the show.
That's what I was going to say about you because I was going to say when I
don't
saw
even watch the show. But listen, I started off by saying, and I will send you the whole clip so you can see. I said, I love Spice, but let's play devil advocate. If that, because you have to understand, on our show, Dish Nation, they showed the clip of the fight. The small clip of the fight. I said, if somebody talked about my son, all bets is off. Somebody said my son don't love me, I swear to God, I'm a single mother, so my whole shit is completely different. You know what I'm saying? If somebody says something crazy about my son, I'm not even going to think about what I say. And I said, but I'm Team Spice. And Jesse, because first of all, this is Darius. He works at Dish Nation too. He was there.
Hi, Derry.
Jesse said, what did she say? Jesse said something like, Yeah, but Erica, it been like
Erica has said something like that before. People have talked about Erica kids before. Something like that.
right, and I was like, because that's okay. That's on the show. I didn't know because I haven't watched it.
But when I mentioned your name tonight, I was going to say I was disappointed in Tamar because her comment made me realize that she don't even watch the show to be commenting on it, because it's obvious that you...
Well, clearly you don't have to watch the show to comment on an issue like this particular issue, because this has to do with parent and child. And another person calling the other one a black monkey. So this have nothing to do with the show. This have to do with emotion and feelings. And therefore, Tamar don't need to look at the show to make a comment on what Erica said or what Spice said, because it's such a broad issue concerning parent and child, and one person calling another person a monkey.
Understand? I'm not commenting because I ain't got shit else to do. I'm on a TV show.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And
but we both are.
Wait. My job is to commentate. And let me tell you something. I'm a responsible journalist. A lot of people not say, oh, she's not a journalist. I got 5 Emmy nominations.
Let's talk about it. And I have a Grammy nomination. Let's talk about it.
I'm television talk show Emmys to back that up.
Right.
But let's go back.
Let me take the comment.
My job was responsible to say I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't see it. I don't watch that show. We've talked about that. Right?
That's what I got from it.
And everybody knows, Shekinah will tell you, there's nothing fake about me because, you know, I wouldn't say anything. You know what I mean? But my job is to comment on what is being reported.
But you know how you said your job is to comment on what is being talked about? Yeah. My job in Love and Hip Hop is to talk about what is happening at a certain situation, and that was what was being talked about.
Well, Spice loses a point right here, because that was not being talked about. They were talking about Safari, the women, the cheating. Erica felt as though Spice should have been in her corner because she went through this pretty much the same thing. 2 kids, the father cheating on her, the separation, the breakup. So she felt as though Spice should have been a little more understanding. And that's what they were talking about. And they were mudslinging when it got heated. And then Spice threw the first blow, and she said, that's why your son don't like you or love you. And of course, Erica vein, that, you know, that mad vein in the forehead rose right up. And she got to cussing and carrying on, and then she said, you blue monkey. And but that's where it started, and both of them were wrong, really. The way I see it, it's not one person is correct in this, because it doesn't matter how mad you are, how upset you are with another person you're arguing with. You don't bring the kids in, and you don't tell a mother that's why your son don't love you, because you know for some people that's fighting words. Okay, for other people who are more cooler and calmer, they can overlook it and say, look, I know my son loves me. No matter what you say, it's not going to upset me. But for some people who are hot-headed, they will call you up on it, and they will confront you and want to fight you. And then on the other hand, with the comment that Erica made, we all know the history with that, why black people do not like being called monkeys, and really will fight you on it. And that is because the history that we have going through slavery, with the slave owners calling us monkeys, as a matter of fact, to the point where they had made zoos, human zoos, and to put people in, especially black people, but people from other nationalities were in those human zoos also. But that's the origin of why we do not like or want to be called monkeys, because it's very degrading, and it's almost like calling a black person the N-word. It goes back to slavery, and we don't want to be reminded. We want to move forward.
I'm not negating that, Spice. I'm not negating that. And I'm not disagreeing with that.
I say anything bad about her son, which was you know how you came off, you said, or anybody say anything about my son? I did not say anything bad about Erica's son.
Okay, but you can't check that with Tamar. You got to check that with Mona and her people.
No,
because I didn't do that.
But here's the thing. Spice is correct. She did not say anything bad about her son. But she used her son as a weapon against her. She said something bad about Erica using the son. Your son don't love you. That's why your son don't like you. That's why your son don't love you. She used the son as a weapon against Erica, the mother. And so this is why Erica became upset. But it does not excuse what she said, calling Spice a monkey. Two wrongs don't make a right. Both of these women were wrong.
yeah. You guys got to give us the grace. Hey, beautiful.
Hi, I'm not happy tonight, Spice. I'm not even either. I'm not even going. I don't like none of this shit, and I don't like when people do stuff for clickbait. You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry all of this happened. I have no reason to come for you publicly. We've talked on, a couple occasions, like privately. I love you. I respect you. I think you're an amazing artist. I think you're an amazing mama.
And I love you.
And I have absolutely no reason to come for you. And nor would I. Like you said, I will call you.
Yes. And that's why I was surprised, because I was like, Tamar, you could have just called me, because we're in this field of, work. And somebody see a little 30-second clip, the way I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I could have explained the entire situation. So, again, I love you too. And I know you didn't mean it in the way that you were saying, that it came off to the public.
It came off because if you guys see the problem with everybody nowadays, they go along with the clicks instead of like looking at things and doing their own research. And as I showed you, I didn't say nothing, derogatory towards you, nor would I ever say anything derogatory towards you.
Right.
The whole point of the matter is I was speaking from the clip that I saw and as a mother's perspective. I didn't even comment on Erica. I don't agree with Erica calling you no monkey. I think that's some real bullshit. I don't. If at the end of the day somebody did talk about your child, the first thing you should jump to is something racist. I don't believe in that. I don't believe that. You don't deserve that. Can you? I just don't. I don't agree with it.
Right.
I don't agree with it. So I don't give a damn what that clip said. Y'all gonna look for that shit for yourself. I'll put it in my story, and I send it to you to put it in your story. I would never talk derogatory about you. I love you to pieces. You know how I feel about you.
And
I
love you too. That's why I was like, Tamar, you have my number. What is this I woke up to? And I was so broken, but I love you.
I love you.
You know how I feel about you. And I'm glad we were able to talk as queens. You have a good night. And wait. Let's talk about the food now. Let's not forget.
So it looks like if these ladies made up. Guys, drop it in the comment section. It was good to see these two queens made up and not get to war, because everything on YouTube seems to be people warring these days. So it was good to see that they are now this misunderstanding, because that's what it was. Tamar had point of views from both sides, and Spice took it to mean that she was siding with Erica. But that was definitely not the case. It was a misunderstanding. Tamar can see both sides of the coin, and she made comments from both point of views. And I think a lot of people feel that way, that both of these ladies were wrong. So I'm closing out this video with 4 quotes. The first one is by Rosa Parks, who said, I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the time is always right to do what is right. Coretta Scott King, hate is too great a burden to bear. It injures the hater more than it injures the hated. Dr. Mae Jemison, first African American female astronaut. Never be limited by other people's limited imaginations. Anyway, guys, I'm over and out. Drop your comments. I'll see you all in the next one. Don't forget to hit the like before you get off the page if you haven't done so, and definitely hit the subscribers button if you have not subscribed yet. I greatly appreciate it and I thank you. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching.